tamers. So there's a new announcement for a new banner again. I think this is a weekly thing already. And it's gonna be an Ultra and a Mega. So it's gonna be Belfamon RM, which is the Ultra Digimon here. And the Jesmon, which is the Mega Digimon. So I think Jesmon is quite highly anticipated. We're gonna know why, and of course, Belphemon RM is also good. So overall, this banner is definitely a must, I think. But before that, we must look into the Digimons on what they are. So it's gonna be released tomorrow. Uh, huh. Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same time every time. 11 a.m. So here's Belphemon RM. So Belphemon RM is a deaf Digimon, and let's look at the skills. Gift of Darkness, main skill, damages 3 enemies, 330%. Ignore enemy block, well that's really common nowadays. And decrease enemy critical rate by 50%. So that's level 1. And for the sub skill, it's 300% to 2 enemies. Decrease counter rate by 50, decrease 2 enemies, tech by 40%. So yeah, not with the skills, main skill, sub skills, it's not really special. I don't think this is a big impact in, let's say, Battle Park. It's not a good damage. It's not that much of an effect. It's not that high of enemy target. So it's pretty mediocre for me, I think. But let's look at the passive. So the passive skill allows you to deal 2 times the damage to a calm enemy. That is useful, and I'll tell you why in a bit. So next effect is Nullify Fade effects targeting deaf allies 5 turns. This I have mixed emotion about this. So it's good because it's the only one that can nullify Fade. It's bad because it's targeting only deaf allies and it's only 5 turns. So 5 turns, that specific number 5 turns. Basically, Apocalypse can still remove that 5 turns, and it's gonna go like this. Imagine your opponent has Apocalypse and Omegamon Zwart. So of course, it's the usual. You're gonna go with Apocalypse first, then Omegamon Zwart, then the nullification of Fade is not working anymore. Of course, that's only applicable when the AI is smart enough to use Apocalypse first. So yeah, that might be good. And if it's the only problem here, if you're quite new, you don't have Apocalypse yet, then that's gonna be quite a problem. So, but on second thought, I don't think that if you don't have Apocalypse yet, probably you don't have Omegamon Zwart, so there's nothing to nullify. But of course, we're gonna have to wait. Maybe there's gonna be new Digimons that will have nullify. So yeah, moving on to the stats. Of course, HP is definitely the highest in this game so far, 12,264. It's really quite high. So far, I think we're just only at the 10,000s, but now it's already 12,000. So if you're gonna compare it to other Digimons, this is already at Super Awakened level, maybe around 120 or even higher. And power is 5,900, is also quite high. Not the highest probably, but it's still quite high. Defense is also probably at the top 10 or top 5 even for at 4,100. I think it's the 4,000 defense only belongs to Shine Greymon BM, which I don't have yet still. So yeah, this is also good overall. Good defense, good HP, and good power. But again, the skill effects or skill damage are not that great. So you might have to think about, depending what lineup you're gonna use this guy, probably gonna be good. So, as I said, allows you to deal 2 times the damage to a calm enemy. Here's why it's good. Simply because of the partner Digimon or the other Digimon in this banner, Jesmon. So Jesmon, so we're gonna move to Jesmon now. Jesmon is quite good because of um, the passive. So before we go to the passive, let's check up the main skill of sub skill. So main skill, 170% damage to all enemies. All enemies. That's already good to me. It got me at all enemies. So even though it, of course, 170% is low, it's still at level 1, and it increased own tech by 30% per use. So that's not so bad. You won't feel the increase in own tech by 30% if it's you still have to wait for another round of the skill to actually feel the increase of 30%. And increase one's counter rate by 80%. So either way, the good thing here is that it deals damage to all enemies, which is always good. And sub-skill deals 210% damage to 2 random enemies 2 times. Okay, I read that wrong. To random enemies 2 times. So basically, I think it's like Rasenmon GM of Animon FM that it hits 2 times. If there's 2 enemy or if there's 1 enemy left, it's gonna be hit 2 times. If there's gonna be more enemies, it's probably gonna be shot 2 enemies, or maybe you get what I mean. It's like Rasenmon GM or Belphemon FM. So that's not so bad as well. Plus, of course, there's an effect. Increase own tech by 30% as well, same as the main skill, and this one's insane. Allows you to evade attacks 3 times permanent. So there's no way to remove that aside from attacking him 3 times. I'm a great fan of evade because really it's I even like evade better than the limiters because of you're not really receiving any damage at all, and this one is 3 times and it's permanent. Of course, you have to activate the sub skill, but still 3 times. I might wanna work on that calm evade lineup, the ones with the other 2 Digimons that can give you evade. Well, moving on to the passive skill. Nullify shock, paralysis, freeze, stun, sleep, poison, burn, error. Effects targeting oneself. Oh, too bad. I thought it's almost as good as Belphemon SM, but it's only for himself. Okay, so allows you to deal 2 times the damage when countering. So this is somewhat a counter specialist, not as great as the Animon or Dynasmon in terms of multiplier, but that's still great. 2 times the damage when countering, because it works quite well with the main skill counter rate increased by 80%, so that's good. And this is the catch. So this is, I think, the best part for Jesmon. So increase a comp's ally maximum HP by 30%. So I think this is one of the highest increase in HP in the game so far. So it's 30% calm allies. So calm allies. So the reason I'm highlighting the calm allies is, one, there's a lot of calm Digimons that are great right now. For me, it's still great. Belphemon SM is great. Belphemon ReArise is also calm, also great. And of course, this one is Jesmon. IPM is still great for me. If you're gonna increase the HP, definitely gonna be a good Digimon. So that's already 4 Digimons That's calm. Whatever the fourth one is, will be the kicker. Maybe there's still a new calm Digimon. But overall, this has a great effect. So the reason why I'm saying, let's go back to Belfamon RM. The reason why I'm saying that the 2 times the damage to a calm enemy will be useful because of this one. So it's either you build a team around Belfamon RM, or you build a calm ally that will maximize Jesmon's passive skill, increase HP by 30%. So this is like if you're gonna compare, Shrine Greymon BM is a tenacious Digimon. So tenacious Digimons are quite known for their defense, and Shrine BM Greymon adds a twist to that. Increase tenacious allies' power by 80%. So imagine it's like a shield, but you add spikes to give damage. However, in this Digimon, Jesmon, basically calm Digimons are good in dealing damage. So imagine this is more of an offensive. Imagine a sword getting a better, what do you call that? Like guardrails or something? To have a better defense or something to balance it out. So this is like you can build a lineup around Tenacious Digimons, or you can build around calm Digimons. So it's I'm hoping a good variation will show up in BP. I know it's gonna be depending on the personalities, but overall, I'm still hoping that there's gonna be a different lineups every time we battle. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. H. So we're gonna check the stats of Jesmon. Finally, almost missed that. So Jesmon 7,420 HP, not so bad. If you can add up the passive, of course, that's gonna be 30%. So that's gonna be around 2,100 to 2,200. So in total, it's actually around 9,600 maybe. So of course, there's gonna be plugins still, but I'm not sure of the computation. But it's probably gonna be over 10,000 overall. So that's definitely gonna be good. And of course, if you're gonna pull this now, bonuses will still come. And yeah, tech 5,871. It's, I think, one of the highest as well. This is good, but with the skills, it doesn't. I don't think it matters that much because no multipliers aside from the counter and the passive. So overall, that's okay. Defense is not that good. I think at this point it's quite low, 2,447, and yeah, it's I think right now it's below average. Decent for a mega, of course. Jesmon is a mega. Almost forgot that, but yeah, that might be something to worry about because even though you're gonna have a high HP, low def can definitely one hit you. There's a lot of Digimon that can one hit you all the time, but of course you have other effects like evade. So let's just find out if, of course, we're gonna pull Jesmon. So speed is I think this is common for calm Digimon, quite above average, 27. Of course, we're gonna wait for the plugins. So basically that's it, and yeah, it's quite a good one. So if you're thinking, do I need to pull? Yes, I think you're gonna need to pull this one. Mainly, I would say mainly for Jesmon. Belfamon RM is not that bad, but Jesmon is, I think, the Digimon that you can use for longer terms. Even if, yeah, you might say that you don't have much calm Digimons right now, but of course there's gonna be a lot of the new Digimons that will be released, or even they may make like a comeback banner for those calm Digimons. Who knows? overall, still I think this is a good one to pull. Let me know in the comments if you guys think that this is not worth it, you might skip it, or you disagree in what I'm saying. Let me know in the comments. So yeah, I think that's it for now, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time, bye.